Wilt Chamberlain, a name that echoes through basketball history as one of the greatest to ever play the game. A man who shattered records once thought impossible, redefined what it meant to dominate on the court, and became a legend whose shadow still looms large decades after his final game. He was born into a difficult era, raised in a city that shaped him as both a person and an athlete, and stepped into a sport that would have to change its own rules just to try to contain him. This is the story of Wilt Chamberlain. His childhood in Philadelphia, his rise at the University of Kansas, his unstoppable dominance in the NBA, his untouchable records, his epic rivalries, and the legacy he left as one of the most influential athletes in history. Wilt Norman Chamberlain was born on August 21, 1936, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. From the moment he could walk, he was different. By the time he was 10, he was already over 6 feet tall, towering above other children. His parents, William and Olivia, were part of a working-class family with 9 children. Life in Philadelphia wasn't easy. Opportunities were scarce, and the challenges never stopped. Wilt was shy, quiet, and reserved, but sports gave him a voice. He ran track and field, mastered the high jump, and sprinted with explosive speed. Yet, it was basketball that truly captivated him. His height and agility made him unstoppable from the very beginning. At Overbrook High School, Wilt was a force of nature. He dominated every opponent, scoring over 50 points in a game as a teenager. In just 3 years, he scored more than 2,200 points, breaking state records with ease. College scouts pursued him relentlessly, fighting to secure his commitment. But Wilt was more than just a physical marvel. He was disciplined, endlessly competitive, and understood the game with an intelligence that matched his athleticism. The local press began to call him the future of basketball. Wilt chose the University of Kansas, a program with a storied tradition. His arrival was a sensation. Thousands filled the arenas just to watch him play. From his very first game, he proved he was something special, scoring over 50 points and dominating on both ends of the court. But college basketball was different. Zone defenses swarmed him, trying to limit his impact. Even so, his numbers were breathtaking. Over 30 points and 15 rebounds per game, the media pressure was relentless. He was seen as the next great hope of the sport. In 1957, Wilt led Kansas to the NCAA championship game against North Carolina. The game went to triple overtime, one of the most dramatic college finals ever. Kansas lost, and for the first time, Wilt felt the crushing weight of defeat on the biggest stage. That night, the press began to paint a narrative that would follow him for years. The man with the incredible numbers, but no championships. Frustrated with college basketball's restrictions, Wilt decided to leave early. Before entering the NBA, he spent a year with the Harlem Globetrotters, entertaining fans worldwide and gaining international fame. In 1959, Wilt Chamberlain debuted with the Philadelphia Warriors. From day one, he was unstoppable. He averaged 37.6 points and 27 rebounds per game as a rookie, numbers that defied belief. He was named Rookie of the Year and League MVP in the same season. The NBA had no answer for him. In desperation, the league changed its rules. They widened the lane to push him further from the basket and altered free throw regulations to try to slow him down. It didn't work. Wilt kept dominating. Standing 7 feet 1 inch tall and weighing 275 pounds, he was unlike anything the sport had ever seen. He ran the floor like a guard, jumped higher than anyone, and possessed a stamina that allowed him to play almost every minute of every game. A legendary rivalry soon emerged. Wilt Chamberlain versus Bill Russell of the Boston Celtics. Every matchup between Chamberlain and Russell was a battle. Wilt routinely outperformed Russell in the box score. More points, more rebounds, more sheer dominance. But Russell played on the greatest dynasty in NBA history, surrounded by Hall of Fame teammates and a system built for team success. Russell's Celtics denied Wilt multiple championships. Each loss weighed heavily on Chamberlain, knowing the press would judge him. Yet, there was immense respect. They understood they were writing history together. Bill Russell once said, "Wilt is the best player I have ever shared the court with." This rivalry pushed Wilt to change his game. He realized he had to be more than just a scorer. He needed to lead, trust his teammates, and adapt. On March 2, 1962, in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Wilt Chamberlain did the unthinkable. He scored 100 points in a single game. It was a regular season matchup against the New York Knicks. The small gym held just 4,000 spectators. No one could have imagined they were about to witness history. From the opening tip, Wilt was unstoppable. He scored 41 points by halftime. His teammates kept feeding him the ball. The crowd realized they were part of something unforgettable. In the final quarter, the noise was deafening. With less than a minute left, Wilt hit the basket that brought him to 99 points. One more shot and he reached the magical number, 100 points. His teammates carried him off the court as the fans stormed the floor. The photograph of Wilt holding a piece of paper with 100 scribbled on it became one of the most iconic images in sports history. To this day, over 60 years later, that record stands untouched. No player has come close. It remains the ultimate testament to Wilt Chamberlain's dominance. In 1965, Wilt was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers there. He found a stronger supporting cast. The 1966-67 season was different. Wilt embraced a new role, passing more, playing patiently, and making his teammates better. That season, the 76ers won 68 games, a record at the time. In the playoffs, they finally defeated Russell's Celtics and went on to win the NBA championship. For Wilt, it was redemption. He had finally silenced the critics. In 1968, Chamberlain was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. He joined forces with Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, and in 1972, the Lakers had a season for the ages. They won 33 straight games, a record that still stands. That year, Wilt led the Lakers to the championship and was named Finals MVP. He had shown he could adapt to any role to win. Wilt Chamberlain's career statistics seem almost mythical. Over 50 points per game in the 1961-62 season, 23,924 rebounds in his career, an untouchable record. 118 games with more than 50 points. He averaged 45.8 minutes per game over his entire career. Numbers like these place him on a level that few, if any, will ever reach. Wilt was more than an athlete. He was a celebrity. He appeared in movies and television shows, owned businesses, and his fame followed him everywhere. He was charismatic, outspoken, and unapologetically himself. Known for his extravagant lifestyle, he was also a man of wide-ranging interests and a deep curiosity about the world. The final years and legacy. Wilt Chamberlain retired in 1973 and was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 1978. Even after basketball, he remained a towering presence. He gave speeches, attended events, and mentored younger players. In 1999, Wilt passed away due to heart problems. The basketball world mourned the loss of a legend, but his legacy remains. Wilt Chamberlain wasn't just a basketball player. He changed the rules of the game. He changed what people thought was humanly possible in sports. Every record, every story told by those who saw him play keeps his memory alive. Wilt Chamberlain was larger than life, and his name will forever be synonymous with greatness.